If you're looking for a fan that can pump out a lot of power but also can work as a noise machine, I think I got the perfect one for you. Let's talk about it in this video. Oh, back like I never left. What's up, Buzz? Welcome to Wanna Buy It Now. Today we have the Snooz Breez. This is a 2-in-1 fan. This is a fan that, works as a fan, very high powered fan, but also can be a sound machine. So it comes in handy. We'll get to that later on in the video. We'll also do like a little breeze test to see how much power is pushing out. Probably like use a piece of paper from distance or whatever. So we'll try all that out. But first, let's get into the price of this fan. Now, when it comes to the price of the Breez, you're gonna be looking at $200. Right now, I just seen on Amazon, it was 200 bucks. It's crossed out to 150. So I put a couple links down in the description below for you guys to click, and you guys can check those out and see the current price, see if it's still on sale or if it's back to its normal price. But I put all those links down below so you guys don't have to worry about that. Now, why a 2-in-1 fan comes in handy like this Breez right here is because I don't know, there's a lot of people like me. I think my wife is the same. I know my dad is the same, that there's a lot of people in the world that need sound to sleep. There's some people that can go to sleep and just be quiet and pitch quiet and they're fine. Like, I always need a fan. I need something to make some sound. Normally, I used to always use my phone. There's an app I used to download to make sounds. It's just, I need that to go to sleep. So if you get this, you won't have to buy 2 different machines. You won't have to buy, you're already buying a fan if you were planning to get a new one, and you don't have to buy like a sound machine. So this would come in handy like in the winter time, because when it's cold, even for me, back in the day when I had a girlfriend, she lived in Iowa at the time where I was visiting, and it was snowing, but I still needed that fan on. And what we did was we linked the fan against the wall, pointed down at the floor because it was too cold, but I need that sound. If I would have had this, I can have the fan off and just have the sound machine going on this fan, and it would have been perfect. Everyone would have been happy. No cold air blowing, and then, just having the sound machine on this fan. And it gets pretty loud, which I'll demonstrate right now for you guys. As you see, it does get pretty loud, but that's what a lot of people, noise sleepers, need, and I'm a noise sleeper. I need that sound to go to sleep and have a good sleep. So if you are thinking about that, if you know someone, if your partner is like that, and if you're like someone else that hates having the fan on in the cold times, definitely look at this one. So in the summer, you'll get that cold breeze, and then when it's winter time, just switch the fan off and just have the sound machine on, so it still gets that feel where everyone is satisfied and happy. All right, so the fan is very powerful. It was more powerful than I thought it would be, especially at its size. I didn't think it was going to push up as much power as it did. I have 2 tower fans. If you guys seen my recent video, I think it's the Dara or whatever tower fan. And that thing pushes out really good, keeps you cool. Now, I had that turned off the whole time, and I just focused on this one, and this one pushed out just as much power. Like I said, later on in the video, I just do like at the end of the video, if you guys don't want to see it, but when we get to the end of the video, I do like a little paper test and see how much power is pushing out at what volumes and stuff. But yeah, there was a lot of power coming out of this thing. I liked having the app, because with my tower one, they have the controller, and I like having this on the app to control the speeds and stuff. Now, the story of me using this this past week is I got very sick. I got a fever, and it was bad. And out here in California, it's been like 103 where I live for like 3 or 4 days, plus my fever. It was really bad, but I was so dedicated to just, reviewing this. I didn't turn on 2 fans or whatever. I just had this going when I wasn't in front of this fan or didn't have it point at me. I was just getting a headache right away. So this fan did its job. It kept me cool in, a hot environment, because I run the AC a little bit and then I turn it off. I want that bill to get crazy high. And so inside my house it'll get up to 81 is what I see on the temperature gauge, but it didn't really feel like it until I walked away from where I was sitting when this fan was pointing at me. So I really did like the coolness that it was giving me, nice airflow that was pumping out of there. And when it comes to the airflow, they're saying with the CFM, the cubic feet per minute or whatever, it's 380. So it's pumping out a lot of power, a lot of airflow is getting pushed out of this thing. So all right, so now as you see here on the app, now there's many different things that you can do in the app, but right when you open it, you're going to see the airflow, meaning basically the speed of how much you want it to come out. You can go all the way up to 10, or you can, you know, bring it down. I seem to keep mine around 5. 5 was pretty strong right there where I liked it. And normally you'll see that's where a lot of pressure of regular fans are. Under that is the sound, is basically white noise. It gives you that just extra sound if you feel like you need some more to go to sleep, you know, and it'll come in handy during winter time as well. And also, if you go into another, there's the auto fan mode, and with that it is checking the temperature of the house, apartment, room, or whatever, and then you can say what you want to cool it to, and then the fan will adjust for you and how much airflow, how much speed you want to do this at. Now, I was told every 5 minutes the fan will read the temperature. It'll be 5 minutes and then it'll react and to cooling the room down or something. So if you feel like you turn that on, it's not kicking in automatically, it's because it's waiting about 5 minutes to get the read of the room to see what's going on. They said they don't want, like, if people are opening up windows and stuff and the breeze is coming through, they don't want the fan to keep turning on and off because it can't get a clean read of the temperature. So normally it waits 5 minutes to see like, all right, what does it feel like in here? All right, let's work, instead of, you know, getting cool because the breeze is blowing on it and all that stuff. So but that's how the fan will react to the temperature in the room. So let's continue. And like I said, you got the airflow, and you also can control the sound if you want on there on your auto mode. You can do that as well. Now there is lights on here. The light, it just brightens up if you wanted to, and you can just you'll be able to see it at night. It does give a little bit of light in the, it won't bright up the room, but it'll add a little light. But honestly, I kept mine off the whole time. I didn't even worry about it since I was controlling everything from the app while I was sitting down or laying in bed sick. So I did everything from my app. I never even touched the fan. So also, you can customize your own schedule. As you can see here, you can put Monday through Saturday or whatever, and you know what times it gets hot. Like normally out here in my apartment, we have a nice sized tree. There's a nice little ocean breeze that comes over in the morning sometimes. So I say around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. is when for me, I'll need the fan to kick on all the way till 3, because I'm at work anyways, and I could just have the fan circulate and, you know, keep the room or the house or room or wherever it's at kind of cool. And that would be the idea of using the schedule right there. So, you know, we all know when our houses start to get hot, which room gets hotter at which time, and that's where the schedule will come in handy. You can set them up, and you can set up multiple different schedules as well of how you want to set your fan up. And in the end of the settings, you can see there's a smart plug right there. So if you have a whole smart home, you can connect this, turn that smart plug on, and it'll be able to, you know, you can just command it to turn off the fan and all that stuff as well. All right, bud, so I'm gonna do a little test to show you guys the power that this thing is pushing out. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'll probably just do it like put it on the kitchen table and then just see the distance of the fan just working and hitting like a piece of paper so you can see the movement that's going on there. So I'll check you guys on the other end of that. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna do a fan test just using like a regular envelope to see how far it'll affect on what level power. We're just in my little hallway area right here. Excuse the mess that's on the side. We are packing to go on our vacation, but we're just gonna do it real quick. I think where we're at right now, we're looking at 14 feet, and then to my door is like 25, 26 feet. I just tested it out right now. So we're just gonna test it out and see how much distance we get on that airflow just from where it's at on a certain volume. Let me get steady. We are at 15 feet. I can feel the breeze from here easily. It's barely moving the envelope is seeming, and it is at the same airflow of 4, so speed 4 on the machine. All right, buds, we have the fan on max. We're sitting in the same position. We're going to test it out again on max and see how much that airflow is reaching to the 15 feet. Let me get you guys there so you can still see the fan. And there you go. It's taking it away now. It's really getting it. Let's flip it over since I've been wearing my fingers out on that same side. Let me make sure you guys are good where I can see the fan. And it's still taking it, and there it goes. So I wonder if it's hitting the mic. If it is, that's a good thing, because you guys can hear that it's reaching over here, no problem. Let's push it back a little bit further on max speed and see how much further it'll reach. All right, bud, so I got you guys at like 26-ish feet. I'm probably sitting at 24, 23. And we got a little bit of movement, as you guys, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's moving a little bit. So the fan is still reaching here. I can feel it on me still. There it goes. Finally got it over. And there it goes again. So the fan's still reaching all the way over here. We are pretty far. I still was able to feel the breeze. Where I'm sitting right now is pretty far now. We're looking at, if you guys are 26, we're probably 24 or something like that, because that's about a foot, yeah. So I can't really feel it too much on my skin from here, so I don't know if we're gonna get any movement on this one. Let me see. I feel it up here a little bit. I don't think we're going to get a hit on here. So, and as you can see, like, it's less of a tunnel. It really opens up and opens up even more this way. So the air is just going to disperse. But that straight on is pretty darn good. I still feel the coolness in the air, if you get what I'm saying. But I don't feel the force that we're getting even right here where it was just pushing the paper back. I can still feel it here, and it kind of dies off a little bit. But man, it's a long way down there. So, and I was only sitting from this counter right here. I had it on this counter, and I was sitting right here when I was sick. So it was no problem on like 3, 4, 5 for me. That's why I was rotating through. So it's pretty good, man. The power is pretty nice on this thing. All right, bud, so I tried to do a little something for you guys. I hope you guys like it. I tried my best, you know. Only had one other fan video on here, so I'll give you guys the best I can with a little distance and showing you guys the power. But I hope you guys enjoy that part. If you guys did, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And you guys can check out some of my other videos right here. Since it is football season, I'm just going to say this. Go Gators. We already lost. It's fine, but go Gators. Long season. So everyone take care out there. I see all you guys in my next video. My name is Rodney. This was Wanna Buy It. Peace.